This is exactly how a six-figure agency operates. What's up, guys? My name is Jordan. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Jordan Lee, and I've been able to start and scale my digital marketing agency from scratch, zero marketing, zero tech skills, from $0 all the way up to my six-figure agency, consistently making over 10K per month. We're actually making closer to 20K this month now. Been able to really scale it ever since the pandemic happened, and things has actually really picked up because of the pandemic. More businesses need your services more than ever. I'm gonna go ahead and minimize my screen. It's a little big for me. I had a question come in that asking, what are my operations looking like? How many team members do I have? How many VAs do I have? What does a day-to-day task look like to me, right? So I normally start off my mornings with, looking at emails, checking my emails, see if any clients are, checking in, have any questions or things like that, any new prospects that come in, have sales calls that come in and stuff like that. So I kind of frame my day around that. And so most of the times though, emails are pretty clear, pretty clean. Most of my agency is pretty automated, so I don't really have to do much, which is how I have the time to make these YouTube videos for you guys. So hopefully you guys appreciate these videos. If you do, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more about starting and scaling your digital marketing agency so that you can be able to work from anywhere in the world, including your bedroom, and still make, get that freedom that you're looking for, financial, time, and location freedom, right? So let's go ahead, let's get started. So I normally start off my day with checking emails. And like I said, most of the times emails are pretty empty. Sometimes their clients do come in, and that's how I usually start my day. After that, I will normally check the previous day's campaigns for my clients, just to see are the campaigns running smoothly, how can we optimize their lead generation campaign a little bit better so that they can get better results. The lead generation campaigns that I set up for my clients are pretty automated, so I don't have to do a ton of things. There's not a lot of tweaks that I need to do. I just need to look at the numbers, make sure that we're hitting our KPIs, key point indicators. If we're not, for example, if our cost per lead is normally, $50, right? And for whatever reason, that day we're getting cost per lead is like, $100, $150, $200. We need to see what's going on, right? We got to see why it's charging us more and things like that. So it's really small tweaks and optimizations to the lead generation campaign, just looking at the data, looking at numbers, and kind of just tweaking it to make sure we're getting, we're maximizing our ad budget and getting the most results and return for our clients. Because that's the most important part, guys. The most important part isn't landing a new client. A lot of people think landing a client is hard. That's not the hard part, guys. The hard part is retaining your clients for most marketers. Now, if you know what you're doing, and if you're a good marketer and you know how to get results for your clients, then retention shouldn't be a problem, and that is the key. So even if you suck at getting new clients, but you could deliver the service really well, then that's what matters. Because I would say 80 to 90%, it's up there. Digital marketers out there who claim to be a digital marketer or whatever, normally they cannot retain their clients because their client will only last for the first 3 months, and the only reason they lasted 3 months with them is because they make them sign a contract for a long-term contract for 3 to 6 to 12 months. So that client is stuck with that marketing company for a certain time period. And I know this because that's what clients tell me, right? I don't do 3 to 6, 12-month contracts. I don't do any of that. I offer a month-to-month contract. So if for whatever reason we don't produce results, you can cancel with us anytime. That's how confident we are in our services. And as you can see, my numbers in my previous videos, we haven't had any problems with that, right? So as long as you can produce results, that's the most important part. Being able to retain your clients for a long period of time, making sure the relationship is there, then that's the most important part, guys. Your customers, your client is the most important part, not the how can I get a new client. Now, obviously, if you're a beginner and you're starting out, that's the number one thing you're thinking of, but you need to reverse engineer stuff, right? You need to go backwards instead of going forward. You need to get the you need to get your being able to deliver the service down first before you can even get your new client, because you can get your new client and get super excited about it like I did when I first saw my client, and he paid me $750 that month and I didn't get him results. You're going to take a bigger dip in the first place. You sign a client, you produce terrible results, you feel terrible for yourself, for the client, you waste everyone's time and money, and you're going to take a hit from that. So make sure you're familiar with how to run Facebook ads, SEO, Google ads, whatever you decide to offer for your clients, right? So that's my tip on that. So that's what I normally do. Look at yesterday's campaigns, see how it's doing, how can we make it better. That's what we do. And then I would start looking at today's results, right? Today's results, how are things looking like today so far? Is there anything out of the ordinary? Are there any spam people coming in and stuff like that? So I kind of make sure just the day-to-day systems is running smoothly. Like I said, I still run my agency as far as providing results, because it doesn't take that much time, guys. Once you have it set up, it's automated. I mean, I work probably 4 hours a week on my agency, maybe less, to be honest with you. It doesn't take that much time, as long as you have it set up the right way, and once it's optimized and stuff like that. So it takes some time to work on that stuff, but once you work on that and it's solid foundation, then it's pretty much automated. It doesn't take that much time, and you can just collect your checks every single month, right? So that's my agency part. That's pretty much all I do. And other than that, we do monthly reports. So every month I create a report for my clients, send them out, and let them know how their campaigns are doing and stuff like that. On days where we have sales calls, right, I'm checking my calendar to see if we have any new prospects coming in, if they booked the call with us, and so that is forwarded to my sales team. So I just like to be on top of things. I just want to know if we have any sales calls for the day. If we don't, fine, but if we do, I want to make sure that my sales team is on top of that. So normally I'll check in with them, just give them a heads up. Hey, we have a sales call today. They normally already know, they already have it on the calendar, but just me, I like to be on top of everything. I'm not really working in the business. I'm just managing, and that's what you really want to get to. That's where what you really want to do is you want to manage your business. You don't want to be working inside your business, right? You don't want to be the one taking the calls, delivering the service, talking to your clients, doing, prospecting. You don't want to be doing all of that. So I stay on top of that. I make sure my sales team know about it. And then when the time comes of the sales call, my sales team hops on a call. If they close the deal, they'll go ahead and send a proposal via DocuSign or HelloSign to our new client. They sign the proposal, and then that's when we start the onboarding process. We get paid, we process the payment, we then start building out their campaigns and stuff like that. So that's what happens if we close a new client. Now, as far as the prospecting side, that whole part is automated, because that is the part where I focus on volume. So I'm focused on, most marketers, most digital marketers, agency owners, they're out here trying to send, 20 cold emails per day. They're trying to make 20 cold calls per day. They're trying to make, 2 to 3 value posts in Facebook groups, whatever it is, they're doing it manually, right? I automate my entire prospecting systems. Automated my cold emails, all of my outreach methods are all automated, because I'm focused on volume. I want to reach as many prospects as possible. Obviously quality as well. We want to personalize our outreach and stuff like that. But with outreach, it's pretty much automated, like 90 to 95 to 99% of it. That's really hands off for me. And so that's something I try to stay away from, is prospecting, just because I've done it before manually. It takes up a lot of time. But once you get to a point where, you have clients, you're making some money, you want to be able to automate systems of your business as fast as possible, right? For those of you who are just starting out your agency, obviously you might not have capital to delegate your work, or maybe if you don't even know how to build systems, because there are softwares and tools up there, but maybe you can't afford those automation softwares and tools. For whatever reason it is, you may have to start out doing manual outreach. But as soon as you get your, first 2-3 clients, I would say, that's when you should start looking into automation. I mean, I would recommend you automate your systems as fast as possible. Even before getting your first 1 to 3 clients, if you have capital, if you know how to build systems in the first place, that's the most important part, guys, because any business, for example, McDonald's, right? It's just the best example idea is that there are systems in place. There's a cashier, there's a host, there's a cook, there's the drive-through window person, right? All those people make that business work to generate income, right? So if you're wearing all the hats inside of your business, it's going to be really hard for you to scale your agency, scale your business, right? You want to focus on managing your business so that it can grow instead of working inside of it, and you're too burnt out and to even put your thoughts and energy into growing your business. So that's my prospecting side, guys. So from the outreach, we're reaching around about 10,000 messages per week right now. I want to say I've kind of decreased how much outreach we're doing, just because the whole pandemic stuff. I know that businesses, less businesses are open right now. So, we want to target businesses that are open, and I've decreased it just for right now. But nonetheless, our numbers are looking higher than ever. Like I said, I've had my biggest month in the month of July this month, and it's going to continue to grow. So the prospecting side, guys, automate that as fast as possible. I would say that is probably the first thing I would want to automate. And then slowly automate the other stuff inside your business. So as far as my team, I have a sales team. I have 2 closers. One of them is my main guy. He normally takes all of my sales call. And you don't need to have a big sales team or anything like that. You probably just need one person that can close for you. That's if you aren't if you don't want to close calls yourself, right? Like I said, I don't like taking sales calls. I don't think I'm good at sales. For those of you, most of you guys have reached out to me letting me know that you aren't good at sales either. And believe me, guys, I understand where you're coming from, because I feel the same way. That's why I have a sales guy in place. And to make it even more juicy for him, all the leads that I provide to him are all warm leads. So it's not cold leads. They come in, they already know about my business. They already know what we offer, what we do, what our prices are. And that sales call isn't really a sales call. It's more of a reassurance call. We're just reassuring them what we do. We're a real business. This is exactly what we do, and we can definitely help you. So it's more of a reassurance call. It's not really a sales call, and I could probably do it myself. But like I said, I don't like doing a sales call. I don't like it, and automate most of your agency, most of your business as fast as possible anyway. So that part is automated. And then I have for my prospecting side, my outreach system, I have about 3 to 4 VAs that handles my outreach, right? So that system is in place. I obviously built out the systems and then delegated that system to 4 different VAs to do my outreach for me, right? I have multiple methods of outreaching, getting my message to my prospect to get them interested in my services. We send out a message to our prospect. From there, our prospect, if they're interested, they go through our funnel, the VCL system. If you don't know about my VCL system, it is a system used to warm up our leads. So obviously our outreach is all cold, right? Our cold outreach, getting in through our funnel. Once they go through our funnel, the VCL system is the funnel. It warms up our lead. It kind of educates them on how we can help them. It positions my business, myself, as the authority, as credible, as an expert. So once they go through that and they see, and they want to move forward with us, they then schedule a call, which then is forwarded to my sales team, and that's how they're able to hop on calls with just warm leads, not cold leads. And that those calls are way much easier to close. Our closing rate is way much higher than if you're trying to close them on a discovery call, right? I know a lot of digital marketers, a lot of agency owners on YouTube share how they have 20, 30, 50 discovery calls today on their calendar. They have 20 calls today, whatever. They're all discovery calls, and the conversion rate, the closing rate isn't as high as if they already know about your business, right? Discovery calls are more like, hey, this is what we do. All right, cool. If you're interested, all right, you need to think about it, talk to your team. All right, yeah, let's schedule a follow-up call, right? That's not what we do. We normally close on the first initial phone call. 90% of the time. Sometimes we'll close on the second and third call, but most of the time we're closing on that first initial phone call, right? So that's kind of my systems in place, and then that's pretty much automated. I mean, I have a lot of free time. So that's why I just focus on making my YouTube videos, and then I help my students who's inside my mentorship program. That's how I'm able to give a lot of one-on-one attention, a lot of attention to my students, just because my agency doesn't take that much time from me, a lot of energy or time, and I can use that and just go do whatever I want to do. So today's Tuesday, and I normally just go bike riding in the morning, play some basketball or something. But I mean, it's pretty chill. Not like I could spend that much money because I can't really travel anywhere or do anything anyways. But regardless, it doesn't matter, because this year I want to focus on really getting that agency growing the business, helping other people grow their business, so that in next year, 2021, hopefully if things get better, we could spend our hard work, our earned money on traveling and entertainment, doing fun things, and getting content from my Instagram. That's something I want to one of my goals right now is to grow my Instagram a little bit more. So if you guys want to follow the journey and be a part of your boy's journey and support, follow my Instagram, give this channel a big thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you want to follow the journey and start and learn how to start and scale your own agency. Other than that, I have a free webinar training, free Facebook group for free resources. Everything is free for you to learn and start your journey so that you can start growing your agency. All right, all the links are in the description below, including my Instagram. Everything you need to know is in the description. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. I always get back to everybody. Let me know your thoughts. That's pretty much my team, and how my agency operates, how a six-figure agency operates. If I'm missing anything, let me know in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer that for you guys. Other than that, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.